I'm making mini barbecued meatloaves. And what you'll need, I'm making a double batch. What you'll need is 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 cup of your favorite barbecue sauce, a cup of Bisquick, and half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 small onion, finely chopped, and 2 eggs. And the first thing we're going to do is you're going to put your Bisquick in your bowl. And next we're going to add our ground beef. To that. Pour about 1/4 of a cup of the barbecue sauce in here. Maybe a little more. Alright. Okay. Black pepper. And that in there. You're going to preheat your oven to 450. And I've taken a cookie sheet and I've lined it with aluminum foil for easier cleanup. You're going to add your 2 eggs. Whoop. Minus the shell there. Alright, now you're just going to start mixing this up just like you would a regular meatloaf. You want to mix it until it's all mixed up really good and everything's blended together good, well. Alright, I've got my meatloaf all blended up, to everything mixed in, got the eggs beat in there real good and everything, and now I'm going to dump it out onto my cookie sheet. Oops. And now I'm going to pat it out into an oval shape. Pat it down there pretty thin. Now you're going to pour the rest of your barbecue sauce on there. And if you want to add a little barbecue sauce to the top, you can. So it's a little bit thicker. And I think I want to add a little bit more. I want it to have a good barbecue taste. Alright, now this is where it gets different than a regular meatloaf. You're going to cut it down the middle. You're going to kind of push it apart just a little bit, and then you're going to cut it into sections and put a little bit of space in between each section. You're making mini loaves is exactly what you're doing, and it'll cook faster because this meatloaf, you're going to put it in the oven at 450 for 18 to 22 minutes, or until you get a meat thermometer. If you stick it in there, it reads 160 degrees, and then your meat is done. So now we've got separated there so the heat can get down around there. And one thing I like to do too is I like to add just a little bit of water around my meatloaf to keep it moist while it's cooking. Alright, I'm getting ready to pop my barbecued mini meatloafs into the oven. And like I said, I'm going to put just a little bit of water in here, just to help keep the edges from drying out. We're going to bake them for 18 to 22 minutes, or until we put a meat thermometer in there and it reads 160. There we go. Once these are baked and cooled, you can actually wrap them individually in aluminum foil and put them in a zipper lock bag, freezer bag, and pop them in the freezer. And they're real convenient if you're tired one night for supper to pull a couple of them out, thaw them out, warm them up in the microwave, and they're great to take for lunch that way too. So you can make, you have a little extra time, you can make extras, and to be real convenient to have to put into your freezer. You can find this recipe and others at carolseasycooking.com. It's been 22 minutes and my mini meatloaves are done. I checked them with a meat thermometer and the temperature was 160, so that means the meat is completely cooked. And they smell great and they taste delicious, and I think your family will like them. There we have it. Barbecued mini meatloaves.